That's a pretty cool looking ship. Hey everyone. welcome back to some more Let's Play Starcom Nexus. It's been a while since I last played the game. Today is February 19th, 2023. When did I last save the game? Oh, I can't tell from here. Anyway, we had, if I recall correctly, in the last episode, we reloaded from an earlier save in order to see what a different ending would entail. And it entails, so far, fighting the Lumina, the humans, who were within the Dyson sphere, contained within by other humans from the mooring star, who did not agree with the desire of the AI to reseed the galaxy with humans, as its main AI core programming desires to maximize the existence of humans and reach their full potential, as well as their comfort. As a human, I don't really see the problems with this. But to do this would require them, and now, because of what occurred in the past, it would require them to eliminate all of the existing races, which have since evolved into the current scenario we see before us. Now that I think about it, why doesn't the AI just go back in time again, now, with Lumina, and continue to and restart one more time? It might take a little bit more time for it to do it, as it were, to attempt this again, but it has a completely loyal, fanatical following. Fanatical is the correct term. Devout following who want what it wants. Go back. Don't bring any potential detractors, and do it again. We wouldn't even know. Maybe it has done this, actually, and we don't know. Now that we opened up the entrance to the Dyson sphere, the moment time travel becomes a thing you're able to do, all bets are off. the rules are broken for all sorts of various storyline related issues. I'm generally not a fan of time travel when it gets added. I don't mind time manipulation, like slow or hastes, or stuff of that sort, or stop, like in Final Fantasy Tactics, like the ability to use time-related things, but time travel, oh, wow. That's pretty big. Anyway, we were fighting off the Lumina, if I recall correctly. Oh, and we're fighting them off. I hit the button, but I thought would bring this up. Is because we're trying to complete this quest. We need to find enough components of the Lumina communication. I am hoping that this allows us to complete the game. As you guys know, or maybe don't know, I think my game is glitched, and the game didn't spawn a certain research station that it was supposed to. I have no recollection of the fractal research station finding it. We did find some fractal information that lets us decipher it, but we didn't find it actually. This location, there's nothing there. There's nothing in the immediate surroundings, and after an hour of searching for it, I couldn't find it. So as far as I'm aware, our game is glitched. And this fractal graffiti, planet anomaly, as I think, is also required for us to locate it in order for us to complete the game. I was manipulating my save file for a little bit to see if I could get credit for finding it, and I might have done so, since we have 3 of this completed. but we're unable to make any other progress in these two quests. For that reason, the Sword Science Station also doesn't seem to exist at -18 by -45, so I don't know. We have a bunch of stuff that isn't spawned. And we talked about it briefly, but I guess we'll talk about this as we fly around after we lower the difficulty a bit. About bugs in games. So, last episode, we fought the Lumina for the first time. It was my first time ever fighting them, if I recall correctly. And, oh, God. Actually, it might be the second time. This might be the second episode now where we're fighting these things. And, oh, wow. So, I generally, in the games I play, am not a fan of enemies that are bullet spongy and where I'm a glass cannon when the difficulty gets increased. I don't like that ratio, that balance. I much prefer when the balance adds more things for me to kill, and they're smarter, or there's new creatures for me to fight, but I don't like the existing ones being tougher. Not overly so. For this game, that's not generally that much of a concern, because you can set the difficulty here to what you want. We're actually playing a little harder than hard mode. We're playing like, this is not quite like incredibly hard. I would imagine if normal's 1, hard is 2, then very hard would be 4, and super hard would be 8, and here's ultra plus at 32. So, this is too tough. Or rather, it's weird. If I didn't have the donation... not restriction. If we were going to donate money to charity at the end of this, I wouldn't mind leaving it at 6.5, but I don't mind donating, where I think the current number I have on my spreadsheet is $160. Well, we're going to end up at probably close to 300 at this rate, which I don't mind giving that much to charity at all. But I thought maybe we'd have about 150 by the time this playlist was over. In the effort to keep things still difficult and a bit punishing, I'm not going to put this back down to, say, like 2, which is where I think we started this Let's Play at. We'll put it down to 4 and see if this is more acceptable. You know, I think I misspelled Jared's name. I think that's supposed to be it, by the way. So why don't we go with Jared instead of Jard? Let's do this. And that should take effect immediately. Alright, so we need to double back and re-pick up more crew before we get started, so I can properly count how much crew we lose. We have Lumas here, so I guess we're going to do that first. Now, it's been a while! Nope, that's the wrong button, Tim. This is what you want. It's been a while since I've fought, but I'm pretty sure this should be all we need to do. Charge the... what we need to do? I think we should... My hotkeys. They'll come back to me as we play. Nice. We've got Spark as well. I don't remember what that big one is. I think it's a carrier. Oh, nope, the carrier's over on this other side. Oh, right, we can't shoot down their missiles either? Oh, we can! Wow, their drones are really annoying. Okay. Refractor. Start charging. Oh, hope that saves you, because we're about to hit you with a full blast. It did save you. That sucks. Drones, go. Oh, man. Nice. Wait, no, that one didn't fire the drones. I think the drones came from the other one. They are coming from the other one. That one's just armed with a crap ton of, Oh, man. That one's armed with a crap ton of lasers. Oh, Tim. It would help if you aim the cannons at what you're firing at. I know it's been a while, but come on. You gotta get a little better at this. This appears to be the final component replicating the Luma's communication systems. We should check in with the research lab. Perfect. Based on how many humans are inside the Dyson sphere, this is just going to tickle them a little bit. What the heck are these? Oh, swords! Swords, hello! Oh my god, I tried firing at you. I'm glad none of those hit. Let's clear out the rest of the hostiles in this sector, since it's been a while since I've played, and I wouldn't mind having a little bit of combat again. Oh, wow! Oh, god! Never mind, this is a mistake. Ooh. There's a prismatic here, several radiances. I love the names of these ships. Okay, we're gonna try this after all. Or am I? No, I'm gonna use the wrong thing and jump instead, apparently. Oh, wow! God, these little drones are so annoying. And there's so many of them. we gotta go. We know shields don't... Oh, maybe we can use the jump? No, we jump past them. I'm not doing any damage. So... Fighting drones is just delaying the inevitable. We're not putting any damage on the things that can actually stop launch them, and we need to. I hate these things. Our Havoc defense systems don't seem to be doing any damage to them. Keep using the wrong things. Okay, I want to clear out what's here. That includes you, Vendari. You're annoying. We know we can't. Can't puncture through the shield. I hate you, Vendari. No one likes you. No one likes beggars. Send out the drones. Oh, they're going after a different target. Are the Vendari and Lumina working together? It certainly seems like they are. We're gonna... Oh, no, Tim. Let's let our energy get restored. Darn you. Okay, good. They dropped their shields just as we had fired, because there's half of them is missing. I think we destroyed the thing that had been firing at us. Our drones managed to pull it off. I think. No. Okay, this is a spark. This was a tiny one. Okay, we can shoot down those missiles, but it's going to be really annoying. Let's just get out of here, Tim. There's too many of those, and their missiles are too fast. At the very least, I need more shield power. Let's roll around, pick up our drones. Alright, drones do nothing to those, Tim. So drones, your Havoc systems don't seem to do any damage to them. Wow, I can't get to the Nexus gate if I want to get out of here either. Is there a different one out here? Wow, no. There's areas we haven't explored yet. Oh, right, we're in a new area. We came out here because I think the whatchamacallit, the Uku, sent us the coordinates to this. No. We've seen these before. These planets before. I think. You just have to get in there and get some decent damage on these things. Get out of here. Enemy drones. Yeah, looks like they're fighting the Vendari. Or were. Well, that wasn't a direct hit. We did some damage to it. It's a shame drones can't fight drones. It'd be nice to have even more... Oh, wow. The anti-drone around to help us deal with this nonsense. I'm going to destroy one of these carriers. We haven't not yet managed to do that, I think. I'm gonna do it! Wow, Tim. You're smoking. You can't go back for them now. Just have to keep jumping. My goodness. Small amounts of them we can probably handle at the moment while repairs are underway. I want to understand it. I think that wave that gets emitted would do damage to them, but I can't hit them with it. Alright, Tim, let's try this again. Hopefully you're aiming at the right thing. One of the damaged drone launchers. Oh my god, forget it. Forget it. We're out of here. This is just awful. This is just awful. There's too many things there. We cannot win that fight. Forget it. We're leaving. I had to put the difficulty back down to normal if I want a chance to do that fight. No, there's just too much damage, and we just don't do it. I would need to redesign my ship entirely. Good God, that's just so awful. And oh wow, and if they're over here too. Oh, and the game's choppy. 1 second. Oh. I forgot I had to manually save the game. Alright, so let's put the difficulty back to 4. I thought it auto-saved. Let's save that. We have to redo some of the battle because we need a piece of... God, so frustrating. We need the communications bit again. I also need to learn which of these is what. So this is the radiance. A radiance. Missed. It's gonna have to do. We're smoking again. These, I think the issue I have is with these stupid drones. They are extremely annoying. It takes so much effort to actually just down the, oh my god, a handful of them. They have to, yeah. So they get an attack run off on us, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. But then they're destroyed shortly thereafter. There's a nano... Okay, good. Okay. Let's just get out of here. This is pointless for us to fight them. We're no match for the Lumina. Not in significant numbers. So where do we go from here? We'll... I want to get to the Nexus. Let's just make a beeline for the Nexus. We can outrun the drones. Wow! All of that just to get out of that sector. Sentinels. Oh, thank God you're not hostile, because we were almost annihilated there. Can we limp back to this and take it to Kite Station? Because we'll hopefully be able to be repaired faster there. Man, what do I do against a even smaller armada of Lumina? I have too many different systems on this ship. I need to super specialize. Alright, so we're going to reconstruct we're going to make a new vessel. This is simply unable to perform the task at hand. Too many things it's trying to do. Too many things. Those are friendlies who warped in. More sentinels. Okay. Pillman. I've analyzed the components recovered from the Lumina ship debris. Collectively, they show that the Lumina communicate with Ios using a similar technology to whatever creates the background signal. I've added an entry to the research database for it. Presumably, there's some kind of antenna inside the sphere. If we research that tech, you should be able to interface with it. Wow, so we have to go back to the sphere and then interact with that... Not star-shaped, but that one floating device we detected slightly to the upper right of the actual AI core. It's 500 to research it, so it's a good thing we held on to some of our research points. Reverse engineered the protocol the Lumina used to communicate with Ios. Find a way home yet? We could use more crew. You got it. People are climbing up the walls in here and worried Final Hope will make it home without us. And was there anything else? How's morale? Considering the circumstances, pretty darn good. Your crew holds you in high regard, and they convinced all of Kite Station that we're going to get through this. Keep up the good work. That's all for now. Pillman. Still hasn't checked out the pottery. Chang has nothing new to talk to us about. Alright, so I need to spend some time here redesigning a ship. So, I'll be back. Alright everyone, something very different than what I was originally thinking of constructing. We're going to build something that isn't designed for combat, but is instead designed for speed. And potentially survivability. Actually, why don't we then drop even more turrets? I might want some. But we can't fight anything that's even moderately difficult to take down. Actually, we can't fight any Lumina. This ship won't destroy a single one of them. So we're gonna hope that we can just get in and get out with this ship. And if we can't, if it's too tough, if we have to destroy Lumina surrounding that one station, the device we saw inside the Dyson Sphere, we'll have to leave and reconstruct a different ship. And I gotta write down 20 bucks. Into the... Actually, it was more than that, Tim. You lost 25. 25 today. Alright. Let's try this. Let me also wait until my shields have been restored before we move around, because that drains energy. I might not have the amount of reactors I need to move this ship quickly, either. So, we're gonna test it really quick around here and make sure that I can move. Oh, wow. And while my energy recharges. Okay. We can fly. We can keep my shields powered, but we can't fly, charge the shields, and shoot at the same time. We won't have the energy to do that. But we're hoping to get in and get out really quick. Alright, so back to the Dyson Sphere. I'm expecting hostiles around. Drones will slaughter us in just a few seconds as well, because they go straight through shielding. Oh, let's not collide into anything. We don't really need... Hello? Oh, right. We saw the Arona here earlier. Okay. We want to go south. Uh-oh. Sparks. We can't fight them. So we're just going to have to... We're going to pray we can just get in as quick as we can. Nope. Okay, that's a no. So we have to fight them. That sucks. So, this ship's not going to work then. This ship does not have the firepower to do any sort of fighting anything. Alright, I was hoping maybe we could design a ship for speed and be a little clever at this, but no, it's just going to take more brute force. Or I set the difficulty down to 0.1 and just annihilate all the Lumina with whatever ship I design, because I changed the difficulty from being hard to being super easy. I don't care, just let me win everything. I don't want to do that. Alright, so I'll be back again. Alright, everyone. A complete opposite of something small designed for speed. This is a bit more lumbering. Quite a bit more lumbering than what we just took out. We've got... I don't know how many of them we have on our ship, but we've got quite a bit of plasma turrets potential out here now. Actually, you know what we can do? If I take these out, they won't have any armor on them. Do that, and then put down those reactors. Here. Okay, there we go. We eked out a little more plasma DPS now. So 592 plasma DPS, which I hope will be enough to help us down some Lumina. We have 6 drone bays on the ship, so we're a carrier, and 6 Havoc launchers, so Havoc defense systems. So even if we can't shoot down the drones, they'll die after they make a single attack run on us. 5 shields, once again, to help us take hits, hopefully absorbing some of these enemy missiles. We're not putting a battle cannon on it at the with actual ultra gun. Just not going to do it. Not for this vessel. I'm hoping we won't need it. Watch us need it. We'll have to come back here again. Alright, anyway. We also have points we should spend on research. So, let's think. Do any of these warp upgrades send out a pulse and a wave around us, like behind us? Wave cohesion. Extend the range of a warp shock effect. Metastable dynamics. Further increases it. No. Amplifies the range of our warp hops. Additional 50%. Makes it more efficient to warp hop. Let's grab a warp hop efficiency 2. When we have to get away, we really got to get away, and I want to spend energy, less energy to do that. Since we're using more, sticking with drones, can we increase the drones' damage? Oh, we already have increased their damage completely. I don't feel like we really, well, I don't think we need more research then on them. We fully upgraded their damage capacity, their armor, how fast they are, and how quickly how they can remain out in the field for longer too. So we'll not upgrade them anymore. I don't mind titanium amounts we currently use to construct them, and their speed is decent enough. Since we are now using since we're using plasma again. Oh, and you know what? Maybe this will help us out. So let's wrap up the last of the Havoc defense upgrades. So our flak is now completely constructed. Hopefully that will help us deal with these drones a little bit better. We'll fire faster. The buy sheets might be useful if I'm firing plasma at the drones. But it looks like they can still take the hits anyway, so I'm not quite sure if I want that. I think we will... Oh, this is increased fire rate. We're going to drain more energy. I don't know if we want that quite yet. We're not having lasers with us. I think we fully upgraded all of my normal Speed upgrades. Yep, we're as fast as we're going to be. We don't have laser cannons on this vessel. Since we're being set on fire pretty often, we're going to take hardened systems. So this will let our modules continue to function more efficiently, even if everything's on fire. Right now, we have a 25% efficiency on any system that is heavily damaged. This will make it 40%. And since we're taking a ton of damage, maybe we grab molecular integrity as well to give us more armor rating, to help shrug off a little bit more of that damage, especially from their drones, since that bypasses our shields. So we've gone full defensive now. Every single defensive upgrade's been taken. I want to hold on to most of this. There doesn't look like there'll be any more special research projects we'll have to worry about holding research points on for. But just in case we swap out our drones for an actual autocannon later, I want to be able to research the last 2 upgrades for that. But we'll go ahead and grab the buy sheets. Let's take this after all. Okay. I'm sticking with the carriers, I see. The desire within me to have a pet class in every game I play, which allows something of the sort, is overwhelming, apparently. Before we warp, we should be okay. I am assuming that we need to come back here in order to access the Dyson Sphere to get into it for that one strange device we had seen earlier. Oh, right, Tim. You don't have to flip-flop between multiple systems now, either. I like the look of this vessel. I've liked almost every single vessel I've constructed, the look of it, except for the earlier ones. I'm curious to see what the new game would do for this, but I'm not quite sure if I'm buying the new game yet. There's been a lot of... well, not a lot. But there's the weirdness with the station spawning. I don't like that at all. That would normally be enough for me not to buy the next game unless it's fixed in this one. So I'm going to hold off buying the new one and see if the developer comes back to this game and fixes the leftover issues here. You know, I didn't even... check to make sure I have enough reactors on the ship. We should, because we don't have too many things that want energy, aside from our plasma turrets. Well, let's see how well our carrier does. When the Havoc systems are online, that's going to drain more energy. And we drain energy when having our shields get restored. Okay, so we're a little short on everything we would want. We were a little short on energy recovery when we badly need it. So if our energy gets dropped to half, we'd have to warp hop away and then let it recover. A handful of sparks, though, looks like we can handle that a lot better. I wish this game had different hotkeys for the secondary systems so I could launch different ones instead of cycling through them. That takes too much time to do. I'm surprised the AI didn't change the lock on the vessel and have the Lumina take a peek and see what was required to do that. But I'm glad they didn't. If we see a singular Lumina vessel, we should try slugging it out with it, by the way. Something that's stronger than a spark. Oh, this is also interesting. I expected more defenses within the Dyson Sphere. I guess we're the only ones who are able to transmit the code. So, why have defenses inside this sphere when you are not likely to have any threats except for a singular ship that's able to enter it? I don't even see where that is. Okay, they're down there by the AI. 3 more sparks. We can just ignore them. At the very least, this ship can fly with full thrust and doesn't seem to be consuming any more energy for doing so. Make no mistake, by the way, guys, even though I'm complaining a bit, I really like this game. I really do. It's such a shame about the glitches that we've discovered in it. The stations not spawning. That's so aggravating, because it means I can't recommend this game until that sort of thing is fixed. Well, then again, assuming you don't need none of the main quest, other main quest story structures and stations will not spawn in, then you have enough to get the one ending that we already got. Obviously, we're going to keep trying. We're going to keep trying here. So we have 2 more sparks. What are you? 3 more sparks. All right. We've learned that we can handle sparks without an issue. Or too many issues. And that one's close enough to this strange device that we're going to need to deal with it. Once it's been 200, we'll launch the drones. That these things, the Lumina, base their names off of light, but are the bad guys, reminds me a little bit of Hollow Knight, with the luminance there. With the protocol the Lumina used to communicate with EOS, we can interface with this broadcast station. We should replace EOS's signal with one of our own. Broadcast our research logs. Maybe the other races can figure out a weakness in EOS. Lieutenant Williams uploads the entirety of Final Hope's data logs into the broadcaster. Every discovery, survey, and technical breakthrough. The xenoculture expert speculates that besides giving other races a technical leg up, it may have some subtle long-term cultural effects. Right, that's it. There's nothing else inside this area, so let's get out of here now. I'm thinking, well, I guess we go visit the other races now and see if we can communicate with them. They have mentioned that they're so busy fighting the Lumina earlier that they wouldn't be able to speak with us. But maybe now as well the Prophet will finally be able to talk with us. Do we have any other information here? No. Okay. Well, the Sword Station is not important whatsoever. We don't need to worry about that one. The Fractal Station doesn't exist, so we can't interact with that. So that leaves the message fragments as the only potential thing left for us. And we can't, as far as I'm aware, we need to find the Fractal Station to get one of those. So hopefully the fourth, and we need the fourth one, I believe, to beat the game. So hopefully the fourth one is just available, and we won't have to worry too much about the Fractal Station missing. That I was able to adjust my save files and give us credit for it. By complete accident, by the way, because I was looking to spawn the Fractal Station. Alright, time for a bigger battle. Let's see if we can fight you, missile launcher. So you suffer from all the problems that every single missile launcher type of vessel has, which is once you're behind this ship, it's easily destroyed. Okay, there was a Arona up here. Let's speak with him. He's really brave to hang out here like a scout, to make sure that, I guess to watch to see what else is coming out of this, of the Dyson Sphere. Rising thermals! We have received the broadcast you have somehow sent through the cosmos. We do not have any knowledge on how to defeat this Eos, but your research data is helping us slow the advance of this Luma. Okay, darn it. Alright, so they don't have any more information. This sounds like the Prophet will, so let's head over to him next. And then it feels like we've been playing for an hour already. I can't believe how... Well, I think I have spent quite a bit of time designing ships and what have you, so... We'll stop after we check the Prophet. Oh, I wonder if the Tyosin are still angry at us. The last time we were there, it was just an ugly battle between different missile launchers. That was just terrible. Now, where is he? There. Okay, they're friendly. I would like to watch the battle, because I think they were doing well against Illumina. I like seeing them pop out of the Nexus, because that would make perfect sense. There's a Nexus right near the Dyson Sphere. Very good. Oh, these are the crab people, I think. Or is this an aura? Arona. That's another Arona. Oh, this one looks quite different than the ones I'm used to. It's a bigger fighter of some sort. Our observation stations have received the broadcast you sent. We are in the process of retrofitting the fleet with the new technologies, but are still overpowered by these Lumina. Do you have any idea how to defeat them? We've never encountered anything like them before. We are a young race. Perhaps one of the older civilizations may be of more help. I wonder if the Chitnek are now friendly. Maybe they actually will know. We should speak with all of the races that are here as well. So let's first come down here and help them wipe out these sparks, whatever is here. Interesting. The Arona's weapons fire much faster than they used to. So I wonder if, or then I remember, I wonder if my memory is just bad, which it probably is, or if now all these races will actually utilize some of the technology we've shared with them. The burning lights still plague us, but your message has been heard. We have no information on this Eos. Grow deep, Explorer. What can the Tin Koden do for you? That's all for now. Okay. Well, we have the Prophet, so we came here for him. So we'll hope that he actually will now begin telling us about what occurred. It's the only path we can follow at this moment. Well, actually, no. We can still go to other races and speak with them, too. It'd be kind of cool if the Chitnek, or Chitek, did indeed know about them and would help in the end and redeem themselves from being a constant pain in our butt earlier on. But I'm guessing that's not the case. Okay, so we've already seen him. What is the prophecy? Who is the stranger? Nope. Still won't talk with us. Man. Alright, well, I was hoping he would. So none of these races seem to know anything. Maybe we have to go and talk with the crab people out in their space. Their arm of the galaxy. In order for them to tell us about this guy. And tell us how to answer who is the stranger a bit more correctly. It sounds like they can at least now handle that battle without needing us there. So the crab people were over here. Oh, Jesus. I forgot we left this area in the middle of a huge firefight. There's a planet here we need to investigate. I'm hoping that the increased Havoc defenses actually work on these. No. Those are all Lumina. And or Vendari. All Lumina. Okay, so that's a mistake. We're no match for that. We gotta get away from them. So whatever planet they're guarding... Oh, okay, who cares about that planet? We don't care about that planet. That planet is just the planet that had ordered all of the cargo crates that the thing here had emitted, and we can interact with it to change the colored lights on the lunar factory, but we don't need to do that. And the Vendari are still hostile with us. And there's sparks right there, right? We can let them fight each other. We don't care. I could have sworn I saw the Vendari missiles arc. So they have our technology now, and are using it against us, arguably. This is, well, not arguably, they are using it against us. I kind of really want... all the races will be a great deal more difficult now, too, Tim. If you're hostile with them. It doesn't matter. We're going to go down here. I don't want to fly up. Well, let's try fighting for a little bit and see how... Actually, we should probably end the session. I want to fight just a little bit more. Look at all that. That's just insane. You sure about this, Tim? What are these? Fight a frigate. See how tough this thing is now. I mean, it shouldn't be. We're in a carrier-class vessel. Maybe we can hail them? You seem to be firing at roughly the same type of lasers as before. Do you keep your scientific learning from us because you have hostile intentions? Offer us some technology, and we will return the exchange with knowledge and continued peace. We don't seem to have any technologies beyond what we've given you. This seems difficult to believe. Why should you lie to your Vendari friends? Next time, reconsider sharing your technology with us. Maybe they'll end up being more peaceful if we don't continue to fire on them. So we can probably make it to the warp nexus. Yeah, we've broadcast the technology, so they should have everything we also have at this point. Yeah, those missiles arc quite a bit more now. Interesting. So I'm guessing that as you gave them more technology, that would be normally the case. A refractor. Alright, let's fight this thing. This is, I think, a drone? Ship? Or is this the... No. This is the laser vessel. Our drones can harass them while we let our shields recharge, and then we'll go in to assist. This vessel would take a lot of punishment anyway. By that I mean, what I'm referring to is the fact that it took one Axon cannon blast at full charge right to its center and was still okay. Aronas, thank you. I love their missiles. They look like the comets that are flying around their system. And I like seeing that they're actually much more efficient at fighting them now. Alright, so let's stop here. And we come back. This is the wrong place to be. So I guess we'll do some more standard exploring at the moment. Actually, we've been up here before. We've been up here before. So I'm incorrect about where the crabs are. Where are the crabs, then? Are they up here? I'm guessing they're up here, then. Okay, well that sucks. Now we have to go... maybe we just travel through space and we talk for a bit together, viewer. Or I'll do it off screen. And we'll just fly all the way up here. The long way. The scenic way, rather than get into the middle of that awful firefight again. Alright, well, I'm babbling. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. I have 2 more bucks to add. This is it. 22 bucks.